Welcome back. So we are talking about your new book, Feel Better Fast and Make It Last.
We are, and you can pre-order it at feelbetterfast.com. And when you do, we have gifts for you. You can immediately download the introduction and first chapter. You can get a quick start guide to give you many tiny habits, the smallest thing you can do today that'll make the biggest difference. Some Feel Better Fast audios that you can download, hypnosis sessions I do for you, and your new cookbook, the 10-day brain boost. People literally can feel better fast or not with the food that you choose. What we're going to talk about in this podcast is what I actually think one of my favorite parts of this new book that I've never written about before. It's called The Ultimate Brain-Based Therapy. Mm-hmm. It's how to feel better fast by flooding all 5 of your senses with happiness at once. And so, for example, I teach people about vision. 30 to 50% of your brain is dedicated to vision, which is why women.
For men?
No, it's both, but it's why women spend so much time at Sephora.
Oh, see, I thought that was because men are attracted to the visual. I thought they did it because of men. No.
Well, women are attracted to beautiful things as well, but
that's
for
true.
them,
That's true. We have that raccoon factor when we see. We see shiny little objects.
So vision is so important, and so what I talk about in the book is get an album on your phone of pictures that immediately make you happy.
Right.
And so if I go to my phone and I go to my favorites, you're there.
Well, I like your front photo. It's our big white, well, you can't see this. It's our big white dog. I don't know if you can see that, but I love that.
With you.
Yeah.
So 2 of my favorite images is my beautiful wife, but also on it, my mom and dad, actually their dog that I got for them, holding the hand with my grandbabies, events that we've been at.
I got Chloe singing at church. And
when I've been at the White House. So many things that I love. Mm-hmm. And so if I go through my favorite photos, immediately that just makes me feel better because it gets where you bring your attention determines how you feel.
Yeah.
Also, images of nature and fractals. Fractals are never-ending patterns. Yeah. So if you think of the inside of a shell, for example, they've been shown to help people feel better fast.
So
what images help you?
Not fractals. So I like my family. I like things that are meaningful to me. Even with hanging art around the house, I prefer like family images that memories. I like memories that make me happy. So my daughter singing at church or doing something cool. When we go on vacation, those types of things are what make me happy. My animals. Those are the things that I would prefer. Or a great vacation.
Okay, so vision. Get something visually that makes you happy. Hearing. And this is where music can be just so important.
Yes, but it's interesting because it can have the opposite effect too. So it has to be because you and Cat Stevens, me and Cat Stevens have a very different relationship than you and Cat Stevens.
So it's funny when I love
nails on a chalkboard.
Cat Stevens because when I was a teenager, his music was really popular, and I used to just blast it. Father and Son's one of my favorite songs ever.
But to be fair, it's not just Cat Stevens. It's most 70s music.
Right, so it has to be individualized because in the 70s...
my heart's starting to beat fast.
In the 70s, you had an uncle that was a drug addict. And so when
one of them was murdered. When
you hear that music, for you, it actually
It reminds
triggers
me of
trauma.
pedophiles and drug addicts. It reminds me of. No, my uncle was not a pedophile, but that's what it reminds me of, is pedophiles and drug addicts.
So when I play music, if I'm with you, I need to have something.
Oh, even my
different.
hairstylist knows. He had Cat Stevens on one day, and I walked in, and he's like, "Oh, sorry," and he turned off Cat Stevens really fast. It's like traumatizing.
So when you're struggling, find 5 songs that make you feel happy. So for me, when I'm with you, good vibrations.
Yeah.
That
We
would
can
work.
come to common. Yeah, I can't put Def Leppard on, which is like that. That kind of stuff when you're around. So we have to find our common ground.
Right. And for me, of course, from The Wizard of Oz, If I Only Had a Brain is the perfect song. But we love The Prayer by Celine Dion
Right.
and Andre Bocelli.
We love the new soundtrack from A Star Is Born.
Oh,
my
it's
gosh,
amazing.
so good.
So you want to get a playlist, 5, 10 songs that just make you happy. So you're looking at something that triggers happiness. You're hearing something that triggers happiness. Smell.
Mm-hmm.
So honeysuckle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jasmine. Oh, love jasmine.
Vanilla.
Sage.
Lavender.
But like real lavender.
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
All of these things scientifically has been shown to actually improve mood quickly.
Yeah, when we live
taste.
by the beach. When we go for a walk, there's a ton of jasmine and sage. Oh, it just puts me in a different mood. It's just so.
Well, and actually hearing the sound
Of the ocean.
The
Oh, we stayed last night at the Surf and Sand down in Laguna, and we slept with the doors open. And literally, that hotel, the water goes like almost under the hotel and up to the glass. Like it actually splashes on the glass. And it was amazing.
So smelling the freshness in the air, along with the sound of the ocean, and you can totally get that on your phone,
It's not the
or get a video. Well, but it can help just to trigger the memory of those things, and then touch. Acupuncture, which you've actually found to be really helpful for
I have
you.
no idea why it helps, because in my very cynical, scientifically based mind, it shouldn't work. It just shouldn't work to stick needles in your body. But it works. I have no idea why it works, but it works. I sleep like a baby, for 2 weeks every time I have it done. And my pain is less, and it's just weird. Weird.
You should have it done every week.
Yeah, it's kind of like voodoo, where they poke you with pins.
It's not voodoo.
But it
it's
works.
Based on
It works.
Chinese medicine that's been around thousands
I'm
of
joking,
years.
but it works. You get so mad when I say that. I just can't figure out why it works. It's awesome.
So acupuncture, acupressure.
Chiropractic.
Actually, I talk about this technique of taking your thumbs and forefingers and stroking your earlobes.
So
because those are acupressure
Yeah.
points and can help you feel better.
Well, and I never understood why when I go to the chiropractor, I literally leave feeling better immediately. Like my energy is better and I feel better. And it's like this relief. But I guess studies have shown that when you get adjusted, it's an endorphin release. So besides the fact that you feel adjusted, it's an endorphin release and it increases energy. So
holding hands of someone you love, because when you hold hands,
it made me smile.
That your heart rate begins to synchronize, your breathing rate begins to synchronize, even your brain waves begin to synchronize. And in a new study, it was actually found to take away the pain of your partner in pain if you hold their hand.
Well,
but be very careful whose hand you hold, because if they're a little haywire, you are going to get that way too.
Well, and to that point, if you really are connected to someone healthy and that you love and you're grounded with that person, when you hold my hand, I have this thought that goes through my head and this feeling, and I even texted you this the other day. It's like the minute you hold my hand, there's this feeling, everything's just going to be okay. It's going to be great. It's really great. So as soon as you hold my hand, it's like, oh, everything's going to be good.
Also, taking a sauna can be helpful. There's actually a new research study that was in JAMA Psychiatry that one sauna, one session was found to be a treatment for depression.
Wow.
So put it
One
all
bath?
together at one time. Take a sauna while listening to good vibration, watching images of nature, sipping an almond milk cappuccino, pumpkin spice cappuccino that you have with the scent of cinnamon or lavender.
Right.
Use your senses to feel better fast.
So in my case, we could just make it a bubble bath with Def Leppard and we do the same
it would
thing.
help you.
Right.
You can order the book, Feel Better Fast, and make it last at feelbetterfast.com. And when you do, you get the gifts that we've talked about, including Tana's new cookbook, the 10-Day Brain Boost.
How is it you put up with me for so long?
Because I love you. Because you stimulate my visual brain because you're beautiful and I love hearing your voice.
Is that because you feel like you have to fix me?
Love cuddling you. No, it's the whole thing. And I love how you smell. So I'm good. All 5 senses. Tana is a total sensory experience. I'll leave it at that. Stay with us. Use the code podcast10 to get a 10% discount on a full evaluation at amenclinics.com or on our supplements at brainmdhealth.com. Thank you for listening to the Brain Warriors Way podcast. Go to iTunes and leave a review, and you'll automatically be entered into a drawing to get a free signed copy of the Brain Warriors Way and the Brain Warriors Way cookbook we give away every month.